I'm Okwetherisishe, and I'm here today again to talk about a very important topic in the line of relationships and dating. And the title of my talk today is The Esoteric Lover. The Esoteric Lover. Actually, a lady of 27 years old came to me one day and told me about a guy he was dating. He said he's been dating this guy for a few months, and of course, they've been together with a promise of marriage. Definitely. The guy said he has a good plan for him. He wants her to be the love of his life. He wants her to be everything, and he's going to tie the knot with the girl. But along the line, the girl now told him, okay, fine. We've been together in this thing for a while now. All right, let's quite take this thing to the next level. I want to go to your church, or you have to come to my church. And when the guy heard that, he went against her. He said, no, 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 not now, not now. I can't do that now. I will tell you when it's going to be. Fine. The girl patiently waited. And after a while again, reminded the guy, when are you going to take me to your church? Or when are you going to come to mine? The guy he found every means to just cut it or to avoid that. And the time was never the time is was not at the support of this girl. Let me put it like that, because she was already growing old at 27 years old. When she came to me and she said, what should I do? I said, my God. He said, let me first tell you, this guy you're dating is an esoteric lover. What do I mean by that? He's a secretive data. He's the one that he keeps you in secret. There is something hidden about him. Always defensive, always avoiding the open space. You might actually also be in the same shoe. I have to first highlight, enumerate, and tell her the kind of guy she was dating. Perhaps you don't know the kind of guy or the kind of girl you are dating. This will be the perfect time for you to actually see some of their features and their characteristics. And number one is that this is a guy that perhaps, have a lover, a real lover somewhere, and he has you too, as a shock absorber. The same thing happens also with girl. You see a girl keeping a guy as a shock absorber. Okay, let me see you see this guy I'm even dating might actually mess up and decide that he's no more doing so. Let me have somebody as a shock absorber. Let me have somebody to actually fall on in the evil day. Do you really want to be a shock absorber? Do you really want to be an option B? I was telling this girl these things, that you have to know that this is a secret data. What are the other features? He will avoid open space. He doesn't want to follow you to open space. He's always watching his back. Peradventure, he or she even follows you. Each time he will always be telling you, no, 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 don't let us go to open space. You see, I don't like open places. I don't like open places. I don't, I'm not the, in fact, he might actually say, I'm an introvert, using that as an excuse, I'm an introvert. So I like keeping to myself. It's a lie. He's a secret data. He's a secret lover. He just doesn't want people to know that you are together. You understand now? Perhaps he has an ex, or she has an ex, that they are still, they are still seeing each other. One of the characteristics or also features is that perhaps there's an ex that he has not let go, or she has not let go, and so they are always chatting, they are always seeing each other. They still share this emotion, they still have this emotional entanglement, they still have this emotional inclination, they still have feelings for each other. Hey, but you understand now, but this guy or this girl just feel like, okay, maybe if this guy messes up, at least I have something to actually fall upon. Is that what you want to be? Those are part of the characteristics of a what? Of a secret data, of an esoteric lover. He avoids open space. He doesn't want to take you out in a place where people will see. He has a former lover he's keeping somewhere. Another thing is that they are dodgy, dicey, dandy dude. I love that word. Dodgy, dicey, dandy dude. That means they are big, fat liar. My God. They cut corners. They are very good at cutting corners. You understand now? You see, bring matters that has to do with your relationship to them. Tell them what is the next move. My God, they just find every means to just cut corners and run away from it. They are dodgy, dicey dude. Is that the kind of person you're working with? I'm telling you, ask them questions, ask them pertinent questions. Another thing is that they are conversational distraction. They are yes, that's it. They are conversational distraction. What do I mean by that? Bring some very pertinent conversation. You see, that actually tells you or wants to you want to let him say, define this thing. Let me know what is the next thing. I'm telling you, by the time they say that you are hitting the nail on the head, they find every means to just distract you. They use conversation. In fact, sometimes they can even use fight. Which one? That's what I call pseudo tantrums. They throw pseudo tantrums. They kind of find a means of using fight, you understand now, to just distract you. Why? Because they know that you're already hitting the nail on the head. You're getting closer. You see, you're already pushing them to the wall where they cannot turn back again. But actually, to save the day, they put up a fight. He's a secretive lover. You just have to understand. And another thing is that they won't introduce you to family and friends. This is one of the big red flags. If you are actually going with a secret lover or with an esoteric data, my God, they will never introduce you to the important family and friends. The one that they know that, you see, it's possible that they know that he has an ex-lover who he has not actually given up or she has not given up. Now he comes or she comes, introduce you to them. My God, that's a big blow. So he wouldn't want to do that. So when you going out with somebody that you don't know, friends, you don't know family, you understand that? And he said he's committed. Now, I'm not talking about if you are still, on the platonic friendship level, but now he has already told you that he's committed to you and he has a future for you. And if somebody that professes that he has a future for you has not introduced you to people that are very important to him, people that are very, very key to his life, I'm telling you, you are just in a secret relationship. You are just going out with an esoteric lover. Another thing is that, you see, they keep their phones. You see, their electronic gadgets are always to them. Do you understand now? Of course, they wouldn't want you to see the chats they have with their ex-lover or with somebody that they still have there. You are a shock absorber. And you know something of shock absorber, things that people don't see. A shock absorber keeps a car going, but people don't see them. Is that what the kind of person you want? Is that the kind of relationship you want to keep maintaining? So that is just exactly how it is. He tries as much as possible to keep those gadgets, those phones that can blow his cover. So if you are in kind of relationship like that, my God, you are dating an esoteric lover. And another thing you have to also know is that, you see, they only subscribe to their own time when it comes to, okay, I want to come and see you. You see, are you around? Are you at home? Or where are you now? And all that. Each time you have an outing or something or a visitation or whatever to do with he or she, I'm telling you, it is always at their own time. You understand that they are not time flexible. They don't have this flexibility of time. They try as much as possible to give you their own time. They don't always want to bend towards your own timing. Then that means there is something they're actually keeping secret. You see, it's already written all over the wall. You don't have to waste your time in such situations like that. You understand now? Then another thing is that they are confusionists. They are confusionists. I always call them, you see, blind leaders of the blind. Do you choose to be a blind person? They are blind leaders of the blind. Confusionists, they confuse you. They leave you confused. You see this? You see, by the time you ask them some questions, ask them pertinent things, tell them, okay, what is the plan for the future and everything. By the time you guys are done, my girl, you are left confused. As in, you are more confused than you even like, why did I even ask him this question? Or why did I even ask her this question? I'm telling you, when you're in a relationship whenever you have heart-to-heart talk where you are left more confused, then I'm telling you, that's a big red flag. That's a big red flag that you have to take caution, you have to take cover. You understand that? You see, there is something about about relationship or about dating. When you hold so tight at something and that thing is treating you like a doormat, my God, you 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 are just a doormat. You hold tightly to a relationship that you are not appreciated. You see, you are in a relationship where the emotional sacrifice you are making is on the high side than the other person. Then you don't have to stick to that. I told this 27-year-old lady, I said, my girl, this is not a rocket science thing. If you really want to know your stance, if you really want to know where you're going to, if you really want to know if this guy has something for you, then I'm telling you, you have to cut it. You have to cut it. Face him and don't let him cut corners. Tell him that if you do not let me know my stance, I am going. You understand now? You see, and I love the girl. The girl took to instruction, no matter what it is. She went and told the guy, see, if you are not meeting my demands, if you are not telling me my stance, if you are not doing this and this and this, if you do not leave me out of the secret cubicle, then I am going. The guy thought it was a joke. The girl for like weeks did not pick his call. The girl for like weeks wasn't attending to his demands. The girl for like weeks was that you have to discipline yourself. No matter how, perhaps even if he loves you the way you love him, then he has to come back. If she loves you the way you love her, then she has to come back. My God, what a very perfect chemical test for him. He came back begging, pleading. Of course, the guy too was in love. But the thing is also that you see this our emotions, you see there's this distraction of the second person or the second lady or the second guy. Sometimes like that, it's a temptation. But sometimes you have to take your stance. She took her stance and that guy came back crawling, begging, pleading that okay, what do you want? And I told her that at this point in time, you have to give him your demands, and he has to meet at least 70% of those demands to know that he is serious. Those open places that he's avoiding, tell him to take you there. Your church, he should go. His church, you should go. If you are a religious person and your guy or your girl has not introduced you to either the pastor or to some respected persons, I'm telling you, you are just wasting your time. So that is just it. The guy crumbled in front of the girl, telling her, of course, definitely the guy is in love. Actually, this is some of the tests to know if actually somebody is in love with you. So he came back and he told him that okay, whatever your this thing, your demands are, I'm going to meet up. And the girl told her, I said, tell him to cut any relationship he has with the ex-lover, because the guy actually has an ex-lover. Oh, he's still having an emotional. I told you he still has an emotional attachment with the guy. He said, tell him it is you. When we talk about relationship, once something leaves the dating stage to the relationship stage, then there should be some mutual exclusivity. That is one of the characteristics of a serious relationship. Mutual exclusivity, where it is you and your lover. Not that the person is double dating, triple dating, multiplex data. No. You understand? So these are the things that you should work upon. And if he or she is not changing after all these things, then my God, you have to pack. Pack well. You see, you don't hold on something that doesn't have a future for you. You don't hold on something that doesn't have destiny for you. You don't hold on something that sees you as a liability. You don't hold on something that sees you as a shock absorber. You don't hold on something that sees you as somebody to just, you understand that when I'm bored, let me just get her to come here. Actually, you understand now. You don't stand that ground. You understand now? Low self-esteem can make you to be doing so many things. You see, who told you that there is no better person out there looking for you, who wants you the perfect shape, the perfect size, your perfect, it wants who you are. The thing is just that you have to let go and let miss. There's something I always say, let go, let miss. Let he or she rather miss you If he misses you and he knows that, oh, you are the person I want, he will come back. She will come back. But when you hold up onto it as if your life depends on it, as if it's your life wire, or as if she is your life wire, then I'm telling you, you are going to be dribbled. You are going to be treated like a doormat. When it comes to serious relationship, I'm telling you, there is mutual exclusivity. Be very careful. Don't walk with that person who is a secret dater. Don't be a secret lover. Don't go with a secret of. Don't be esoteric. Don't be kept under the rock. Don't be the one that, oh, he sees you, he can't boldly introduce you, or she can't boldly introduce you to friends and family to say, this is the one I'm going with. I'm telling you, if you're not somebody like that, then you are in an esoteric relationship. Cut it. Don't waste time. I'll see you in my next episode. It's still your boy, Okwe Ferrisishe. I love you all. Thank you very much. See ya. Great day. Good day.